Hey everyone, my name is Derek Chung, and in this video I'm going to explain the best way for you to establish yourself as an authority figure and attract more patients. And that method is by creating a YouTube channel that will allow you to establish yourself as an authority figure, gain the trust of your prospective patients, and in the end will lead to you getting more new patient inquiries. Again, my name is Derek Chung. If you're not familiar with me, I run a dental marketing agency called Umbra Media. I've also built the TAP system, which is a powerful patient acquisition system that helps dentists get high quality new patients on tap. Anyways, onto the video. So before we jump right in, I just want to introduce the idea of online presence and how having an online presence is so important for dental practices. We're in a day and age now where so many people are online, digitally, scrolling through the internet. So having a really strong online presence is going to be essential for your dental practice to get itself out on the internet, to be visible, and to get itself in front of your prospective patients. And a lot of these patients are going to be on channels like YouTube. They're going to be looking through dental tips, oral health tips if they're having trouble with their teeth. And having a YouTube channel is a really good way for you to reach the patient, to show that you're an authority figure, that you know what you're talking about, and provide an incredible amount of value to them. And they'll be able to receive that. They're going to be able to use that information, and they're going to ultimately trust you more than if they had never met you or had never seen you before. So I was reading a book called The Psychology of Persuasion, and I was talking about the Milgram experience, where it was essentially a experiment where they would bring in a test subject and they would have them administer fake shocks to who they thought was another test subject, but it was actually a researcher. And the head researcher would direct the test subject to increase the number of shocks if the fake test subject was getting questions wrong. And in the presence of that authority, the test subject would increasingly ramp up the voltage for those experiments. And so this described the idea of an authority figure and how people are more likely to listen to authority figures whenever they tell them to do something. And so it's the same principle, although obviously a little less morbid, where you're establishing your practice as an authority figure so that prospective patients will listen to you, they'll trust you, they're going to do as you say. When you recommend them certain treatments or certain services, they're going to go along with it because they see you as the authority figure and they're going to trust you. And right now we're in an age where people buy from people, where people no longer trust each other when it comes to selling services. And so trust is a hugely important factor when it comes to buying services, especially from service providers like you, like dental services and things like that. So it is key to establish the trust with your prospective patients well before they even come into your practice. That will help them warm up to you, warm up to your practice, and just essentially help in the buying decision when it comes time to them wanting to look for your services. And this can be done through video content. You can build a very personal connection to someone through their video content. You can showcase your personality, your credibility, and maybe even a little bit of your team's personality and things like that. Just they can learn a lot more about your office, some of your background, exactly what you do. It's a really easy way to build that connection with your potential patients without ever seeing them in person. If they see content of you on the internet, if they see maybe news articles of you or something like that, but making YouTube videos is a really good way to bridge that gap between you and a new patient who has never heard of you before. And there's going to be a huge impact of putting a face to your dental practice. When people Google dental practices or dental services near me, it just usually comes up obviously with a list of names on Google Maps that tells them the name of the practices in the area, and it's going to have to, they're going to have to go through and search through the About Me pages to learn a little bit more about you and your team and things like that. But with the YouTube channel, it's immediate. They see you making the video, they see your face, they associate it with the practice. Immediately there's a connection and they feel a deeper emotional connection with you and your practice. And with these YouTube videos, it gives you an opportunity to highlight the common misconceptions or myths around dental health. You could give tips around oral health and how to keep your teeth clean. It just provides a lot of value to prospective patients who are looking for maybe just a quick solution to some problem that they're having, or they're looking to solve a problem on their own, and then them realizing that it's not something that they could solve on their own, so that they're going to end up coming to you for some help. So having content on your YouTube that is informative reassures the patient, it builds credibility, it builds trust, They're going to see you, obviously, like I said, as an authority figure, and they're going to be reassured that you're there to take care of them even when you're not able to, they're not face to face with you. They could just review content. They know that they get hold of your information. It's a really good way to build up a relationship. And YouTube is not only just a place where you obviously put out YouTube videos, informative content, creative content, whatever it may be. It actually acts as a search engine. So when a prospective patient is looking for something like dental health tips, they just type in dental health tips. Essentially, a video format of Google, they're going to be able to find a ton of resources. And having you there and your practice there is going to bring a lot of online visibility, just as if someone was looking for your practice on Google or something like that. So it's going to give them even more enriching content, even more informative content if you're able to put out multiple videos on YouTube that end up ranking high. They'll be able to find your practice and your services. And not only should you put out informative content, but you should put out content that shows your expertise. You can put out testimonials, video testimonials, maybe go over a case study of a difficult patient that you had that you were able to give amazing results. This further builds credibility. It further builds their trust in you. They see you as an expert in the field, how you're open to putting out these testimonials. You are confident in your ability to deliver quality care. Patients are going to see that, and they're going to be very more trusting of you, and they're going to want to buy services from you. And in order to increase the engagement with your content, you should absolutely ask your patients to engage, like, subscribe, comment, build a community. Your YouTube channel and your comment section is a method for you to connect with your patients and engage with them. So, ask them to engage, ask them to like, comment, subscribe, leave video ideas for the next video, see what kind of content they would like you to produce, because ultimately you're making this channel for them. And in that engagement ends up building that strong knit community. They're going to trust you more. They're going to go to you for your services. They're going to feel connection with you. And so having a YouTube channel is one of the best ways to build a community, put out content that is informative, that provides value, and just ultimately builds trust with your prospective customer. And that's that. And if you're an implant dentist looking to achieve time and financial freedom, you can click the first link in the description. There's nothing weird there, no case study, no guides or anything like that. Just a video of me telling you, kind of what we do and how we help dentists solve the patient acquisition problem. So that's there in the description. You don't have to click it or anything like that, but there, if you are struggling with getting new patients and you want to get your time back and start spending it however you like, you can go ahead and click that link in the description. Also, if you're looking to join a community of dentists, dental office managers, dental professionals who are like-minded, looking to scale and grow their practice, you can click the second link. It's the link to my Facebook group, totally free. Got a lot of good resources in there for you guys, and you can build up that community. You can connect with other dental professionals and have that conversation. Also link my Instagram in the description if you want to send me a quick message or you want other small, quick tips. I put a lot of short form content out on there every single day, so feel free to reach out to me. And that's that. So if you like the content, make sure you leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you have any video ideas for me to cover in the future, just leave a comment and I'll be sure to do that. Hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Keep crushing it in your practice and see you in the next video.